Welcome to Midlife Unlimited Live for Five. I'm your host, Kate Porter, the Midlife Metamorphosis Coach, and I'm delighted to be joined by my episode 24 guest, brand and family photographer, Sheena Sabharwal, to give a taste of our full-length episode that's available now, wherever you listen to your podcasts, How to Bird Launch Through Empty Nesting. So welcome, Sheena. It's lovely to have you here.
Okay, it's good to be here.
Now, some people might be thinking, what are these two up to, talking about empty nesting in April? But two things to that. Firstly, Midlife Unlimited is all about not just having the conversation, but keeping the conversation going. And it is relevant, isn't it? All year round.
It absolutely is. And I think now is quite an interesting time because if you're facing bird empty nesting because your kids are going to university, this is when it gets real. You've got to hold your nerve for them through the exams and then have a summer of them not wanting to be around you before they go
Absolutely.
off.
Well, say our episode only came out first thing this morning, and I've already had women saying, gulp.
Yeah.
This is resonating. It's getting real now. And we not only share our experiences because we've both been through it or going through it, but also I've devised a plan, PLAN, in my free book. I'll mention it now in case you want to get a copy. Drop me a DM. It's called Your Empty Nest Epiphany, a beginner's guide to bird launching. Sheena's read it. It's free, so drop me a message. But we won't go too much into the plan now. But it is about a journey, and every woman's experience, and men, you can listen to, of empty nesting syndrome is different. But the three stages that are recognized are grief, relief, and joy, which is an odd word, which is why I use epiphany. But it hurts, doesn't it?
It does. I always say that when my son left for university, it was like someone turned the light off and it took a while to turn it back on. We get there. I think everyone does, but it just takes time.
Yeah. And there's no right or wrong, is it? And I know we've both encountered lots of different empty nesting mums on our own journey. And each person reacts in different ways because each relationship with our kid is different, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I think also just that feeling of you go from grief and I think the relief kicks in. Like, if you know they're happy, it's just so much easier. And it takes time for them to settle and they don't tell you very much. And you're sitting there playing guessing games.
Oh yeah, we do talk a bit about the old joys of technology, and back in our day, things were rather different, weren't they?
Oh, the queuing up for the telephone on a Sunday night. You couldn't even schedule that in. You just couldn't. Your parents just had to sit around for 3 hours hoping
Yeah,
that you were going to make the call that evening with a stack of 10p's.
absolutely. And as a little taster of the plan, the L is letting go, and that is a big issue because boundaries are shifting, expectations are shifting. The old, they don't necessarily do what we think they should be doing.
I think you've almost got to learn to let them lead. It's the hardest thing to do. And when they're home and then they go back, it's just a pendulum. You never really know where you're standing. And every time you think you've got there, you haven't.
It's like everything, isn't it? It's like everything. It's when I say when I first wrote my book last summer, I referred to it as what to expect when you're expecting 2 decades. Put my teeth in 2 decades on, because it's a roller coaster. Every journey is different. But one thing I would like to leave our little chat with now is the N of plan stands for nurture, and we both came up with things that really represent how we have not necessarily moved on, but spread our wings as well. And I say my little new baby is Midlife Unlimited, but you had a beautiful, beautiful reference to your
Oh.
new children.
My lenses are my children. I get to look after them and hold them with love. And I think they love me back just as much. But I think what you said, we're not letting go. We've just got more space in our lives, more space to do our things. And it's really lovely. You don't think you'll get there, but you do.
Yeah. And I say, tune in because there are goosebump moments. There's lots of laughter. And another thing we do mention is photographs. So anyone out there who is thinking, oh, we must get a family photo before they go, and you'd like to get in touch with Sheena, all her details are in her guest profile on the Midlife Unlimited website, which is midlifeunlimitedpodcast.buzzsprout.com, and on the show notes to the episodes available wherever you listen to your podcasts. And your website details are there as well, aren't they?
Thank you,
And
Kate.
also all my contact details are there. Details of my Spring into Action Midlife Metamorphosis coaching. So thank you so much, Sheena. I think this episode is really going to resonate with so many women and men. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Here's to living Midlife Unlimited. Bye.